Hey guys, listen, I got something to show you. I've been holding on to it a teensy weensy bit, but we have a new paper alert. And y'all guys know I've told you a while back that Hobby Lobby, I got a lot of paper on sale. Let me show you from Hobby Lobby. And I took advantage of all the things. Let's see, we got that one. And just pull them out. Oh, we gotta make a book. But we had the regular Hobby Lobby paper with the bird on the front. And then if you're into sketching, this paper was $14.99 and it went on sale for $3.74. And let me tell you guys what I bought. I didn't get all of them that was there because I hate when people do that. So I left some. But I got two of these, and this is ideal for pencil, graphite, chalk. Um, you know, because I'm doing some sketching now. So this is cool. However, this paper was just regular Master's Touch made in China. Okay, that's who they partnered, whatever their manufacturers was, their paper, whatever. But it was good paper. I still, used it for practice. I didn't have much of a issue with it. This one didn't have the sale thing on it. But anyways, but yeah, made in China. So let me tell y'all what the difference is. And I got these because I'm gonna be leaving on the cruise. So I didn't get big things. I got little things that fit right in my bag. And no, I'm not gonna take all of these, but I am gonna take one of these. I got a sketch pad, a drawing pad, two sketch pads. So I'll take a sketch pad, possibly, but I am taking all three of the watercolor pads. All right. So remember when I was checking out and I was telling the lady, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that, they're on clearance because these were like $2. These were like $3, but the smaller ones, these were like 50 cents. So they were real reasonable. So again, I got a lot of them because I like this paper to make my junk journals or my regular art journals. The paper is both double sided, and I like double sided where I can get more bang for my buck. And then when I make the art journals, the person whoever gets it, they have one, two, three, four, right? Instead of one, two, and you can't do nothing maybe but mixed media on the back. So that's that. But I have been waiting, and I hadn't been back to my Hobby Lobby. But this paper right here and these are the ones I got. I'm going to wait because Hobby Lobby is every other week. You have their Master's Touch. Master's Touch is Hobby Lobby's brand. So every other week it's either watercolor supplies or art stuff is on sale or paper goods. Paper Studio, I think is the brand, is on sale. So one week is this, one week is that. This week happened to be the off week for the paper, but I got these because these were very, very reasonable. And I marked out the price because it might be different somewhere else, and I didn't want somebody to, get upset. Well, it's that price, whatever. So cut down. But y'all see the front of these? Y'all see the front of these? This is my place, Italy. And you see it, Master's Touch and Fabriano have gotten in a relationship. You see, this paper is made in where? Italy with the Fabriano. But this is where I knew when I opened this up and saw this. And if anybody knows me, I know that brand. I know it, right? Um, oh, it's not one up under there. Hold on. I got stuff all over the studio. This is Fabriano, made in Italy. 1264 is when it started. But this is the thing when it's Fabriano. That's the place. Right there, right? So when I open up this, So when I opened up this little pad and I saw that, I was like, oh, this paper is made by Fabriano. It's acid free. It is cold pressed. This one that I have is cold pressed. They have, so that's their new brand. Like, so you get to see it's everywhere that they have it. It's made in where? Italy. No more made in China. Made in Italy. Okay. That's important for me. To each his own, but I'm a Fabriano girl. I love, 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 love Fabriano paper. I love the paper because it's good quality. The materials is Fabriano produces the paper. It's, let's see, the sizing. So it's what they put in the pulp when they make their paper, and they use synthetic gelatin or synthetic for their papers, which makes better control for lifting ability, durability. And the other thing that I love sometimes when I have to weight back up my, and I've already used it, so this is what I want to show you. So this flour is good and dry, but sometimes when you want to do a lot of scrubbing, you see how that looked, and it just pops out at you, right? And then if I want to go the durability of it, see, it's going to take some scrubbing. Like, it doesn't, if you pay attention to some papers, when you get to digging and moving the watercolors around, it gets a little, it literally comes up sometimes on your brush. But this paper works out. So Fabriano Aristico attributes are amazing. It's of great value for practicing, and like when you get it at Hobby Lobby, here's the good thing is it's mostly if you buy it at Hobby Lobby, you're gonna get every other week when they have paper on sale, you're gonna get 40% off. So these pads right here, so what I paid for this, I think I paid like $2 for this pad. It's going to be 40% off of that price, right? So that's a good offer for good performance and exercising and even journaling if you want to draw some lines or mixed media work. Their mixed media pads, all of their paperwork is now done by Fabriano, right? So here's the thing. You might ask the question was, what does this mean for your art? Material and sizing, like I just said, and the value that you're going to get in this paper. If you wait and buy it when it's on sale, you get it for 40% off. So let's take this right here. When this was is $6.99 when I got it, and I got it on the 40% off. So you get 40% off of the $6.99, right? So now this paper was great. Don't get me wrong, but now you're telling me I get to have the paper that I go and really, really buy 140 pounds, 9.5 by 12, because they have the same thing, 9.5 by 12. When you look at them, well, I get more sheets over here. I get 30 sheets over here, and this one was 15. But I usually get two of them for the price of this one. So now all I have to do is get two, and I'm still going to be having the same price as I get for these 30 is what I'm saying, and a 40% discount on these. Now, is Hobby Lobby selling Fabriano paper like this? No, that's not what I'm saying. Hobby Lobby is now selling, if you see these, this is the look that the new paper will have. If your store still has this, it should be on sale. It should have been on clearance. It shouldn't be there. Hobby Lobby. This is what we're talking about, Hobby Lobby. But the new paper looks like this, and I'm here to say I'm giving it a thumbs up, a 10, a 100, whatever. I am giving it whatever it is because I love it. I love it. I love it. So I want you to, I said I was going to slap a little bit of paint on the paper, but maybe not too much. Not too much. But, so it's called Master's Touch. So this is when you go in the store, and I think that's really all Hobby Lobby, at least my Hobby Lobby, that's all they sell, is their brand. They might have some Arches paper in there, not too much in my store, but this is it. And also, Fabriano was making paper with Michaels, but that paper went on clearance. So I'm just trying to look and see what's going to happen. But I'm cool with this paper. So let's put some water on this paper, right? Let's really wet it up, wet it up, wet it up so you can see how it really is going to perform. Now, you know when you got paper, when you wet paper, it usually buckles. So see how this lifted up, but it didn't do a whole lot of lifting. Did a little bit, not a whole lot. And you get to puddle it down. And again, the other thing is it's I'm not, let me see. It's acid free. I need to go in, but what it says on the front, cold pressed surface, acid free paper. But when you go on the inside, paper has been produced in neutral environment without acids. I want to say it feels cottony. I want to say, but you know, all Fabriano papers are made with pulp from responsible resources. Not only is the pulp from dedicated forests, the process abides by strict rules. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, what is that? Low light. Uh huh. But I know most of Fabriano paper, if it's 100% cotton, it'll say it on there. But when it says something to the fact of like how it's made, it's saying the pulp. I do know that their pulp is like cotton. I want to say, is that their word? Pulp is their word for cotton? I'm not sure. But it's 100% pulp. So it has cotton content, maybe is what that means. Because I'm thinking about pulp the way we have pulp. But, anyways. And they have internal and like in some surfacing for sizing, which is why it makes it easy to just scrub away and you still get this right here. And I'm going to say, remember I said whether it was cotton, it's a little bit because see, this is already dry and it didn't warp bad. So this is my view on this is it's great and it's ideal for practice journaling mixed media, and the price point is amazing because it's mid-range and often like I said at Hobby Lobby you get 40% off, so that makes it even better. But the manufacturer is the a number one is what I really want to get across. It is now Fabriano. It is now made in Italy, not China. Okay, acid free and buffered, so no piling under rough work, more scrubbing. And here's what I'm talking about: you get to scrub and then it wakes back up and it doesn't, it's all the things. If you've been on my channel and you have seen me paint, you know I always holler out Fabriano is my paper. So these are some that I've already done. Look at there. Y'all know I don't usually do landscape, but look how that paper worked. Look at that water, you know. And then this one, again, it worked out. It is so good. So I am giving this 100%. Like I said, thumbs up. And if you go to Michael's and you want to try it out, just make sure, not Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and you want to try it out, just make sure that it's on the time that you're going to get 40% off. So you can save a little bit on your paper because, I mean, you get to go to other stores and use your coupons and things like that. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, usually it's every other week this paper is 40% off. So that is all I really want to pop on here and leave this with you because you know, guys, by the time you watch this, I am on vacation and enjoying this paper, possibly looking out at the beautiful land sea from the cruise ship. Who knows? I'm not sure. So leave me a comment below if you've tried this paper, and if you have, tell me what your thoughts are, right? I would love to know. But again, I'm in love with the fact because it's Fabriano and it's made in Italy. Y'all know my thing with Italy. And also the drawing, the paper is just as just as fabulous. And it's also made in Italy too. So that makes it even better. It's acid free, both of them. This one, the sketch is 70 pounds. The drawing is 95 pounds because you know sometimes, and this surface is more smoother. This one, of course, dry medium. Um, I'm not sure if you could put some, what do I have around here right now? I don't think I have any markers to see. Oh, well, let's get this Sharpie. Let's just see. And it didn't bleed. so it didn't go through. And so that means that it possibly can take all of the, let's see, we got some pencils here. So let's check. Look, it said all dry media. So this is dry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It did say dry, but you know me, I gotta push the envelope a little bit just to see how it works. Just a little bit. We won't do too much. Don't do too much. But still held up. There's no. It's a not even a little ghosting. So that did good, and that's just a little water. So we won't put too much water on it. But what it does tell me is that I could use this as a journal or use it to journal along with painting. I mean, along with sketching. Wait, this one is the sketch, yeah. So, sketching, pulling it up. Yes. And so I think markers would work because they're dry. So I think that did good. And it feels good. It doesn't grab the paper. That's also what I like. So there we go. I use a marker. I use these are the Microtron micrographics. So that did good with that. And these are actually Prisma watercolor pencils. Don't use it for water. Use your watercolor paper because it tells you this is a sketchbook. Excellent for writing and sketching, accepts all dry media. So that tells you clearly. So colored pencils, but nothing wet. Because right here it did good, but I didn't really force the issue to, keep going. So there you go. Right. So get you some sketch paper, drawing paper, the journaling paper. All of Hobby Lobby is now being made. All paper is being made in Italy. And I personally am one happy camper over here. Bye.